Creating many extrusions from a single sketch has always been a difficult task in FreeCAD. To really achieve this, you need to know some good tricks and know how to deal with errors. In the new version of FreeCAD that is still under development, this is possible. I'm talking about FreeCAD 0.22 dev version. Just like in SolidWorks and AutoCAD, in this FreeCAD version, it is also possible to do it, even with some problems. As you all know, this means saving time. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to do it. I will use this Toyota logo as an example. And first of all, let's see how to do it in versions prior to 0.22 dev versions using the PartDesign and part workflows. And then we'll see how to do the same in the version 0.22 dev. So let's do it. So in your FreeCAD 0.21 start page, create a new document and save that document as Toyota logo PartDesign workflow, like so. And also move to the PartDesign workbench, create a new body and also a new sketch in the front plane. I mean axis plane, select axis plane here. And next, select this tool here, ellipse tool, this first option, and create our ellipse in the origin point. Draw this ellipse like so. And then, as you can see, we have 3 degrees of freedom. So the idea now is to full constrain this ellipse here. To do that, we need to set the dimensions of these lines here. So select constraint distance, and for this first line here, set 100. And this line here set 62 millimeters, and now use constraint horizontal, this tool here, and set this line horizontal. As you can see, now it's full constrained. Okay, escape. And the idea of this sketch here is to create all geometries here in this sketch and then try to create multiple extrusions using this sketch here. So let's go ahead, hide these all constraints here, and then select the ellipse tool again, click on the origin point, and now draw this ellipse in this way. Select constraint distance tool. For this line here, set 88 millimeters, and this line here set 55. Okay, and then use constraint horizontal and set this line here horizontal. And as you can see, we have this. Now escape. Again, let's hide these all constraints. Now double click here and select ellipse tool again, click on this vertical axis and then draw this ellipse in this way. Select constraint distance again, and now for this line here we'll set 75 millimeters, and this one here will set 27. And we have this. Select. Now just select this center point of this ellipse and this origin point, and the distance here should be 16.7 millimeters. Okay, in this way. And now use constraint horizontal and make this line here horizontal in this way. And now hide these all dimensions and select the ellipse tool again. Now click on the center point of this ellipse here and draw this. Select constraint distance tool. Now click on this line here, and what to do now? Set 65 millimeters. Okay, and this line here set 17. And next select constraint horizontal and make this line horizontal. And now we have this. Double click here to hide all constraints, and next select ellipse tool again. And now just click on this origin point. Draw this ellipse here, and then use constraint distance. For this line here, set 27, and this line here set 55 millimeters. And now what to do? Just select constraint vertical and make this line vertical. Okay, and now double click here to hide all dimensions. Select ellipse tool again. Just click on this origin point. Draw this ellipse in this way, and then select constraint distance tool again. Now for this line here, we'll set 20 millimeters, and this line here we're going to set 42. And next we use constraint vertical again in this line now, And as you can see, we have this geometry and it's full constrained. So it's all for this sketch here. Just close the sketch and press home. Now let's try to create an extrusion of this sketch here. Just select pad tool, okay, and as you can see, the sketch disappeared here. If we click OK, what you get is this input error saying that the result has multiple salts that is not currently supported. So this is the problem in the FreeCAD 0.21 and the PartDesign workflow. Just click OK and cancel this operation. Okay, it seems impossible to make it work, but for this situation I have some tricks that we can use to go ahead. Go to the model tab, double click on this sketch here and also in this icon to hide all constraints. Okay, now looking at this geometry here, let's consider that a larger ellipse and a smaller one forms a pair. For example, this ellipse here and this ellipse that I selected forms the first pair, and these two ellipses here forms the second pair, and these two ellipses here will form the last pair. Based on that, what we'll do is to create two copies of the sketch here, and then in each sketch what we'll do is to convert two pairs of ellipse to construction geometries. Let's do that. Just close this sketch here, select the sketch, and now create copy of this sketch here, Ctrl C, and use the original solutions, and now Ctrl V 2 times to paste the sketch here. And now just select these two sketches and drag these two sketches into this body, and now select these two sketches here and spacebar to hide, and now go to this first sketch here, double click. What you'll do in this first sketch here is to convert two pairs of ellipse to construction geometries. This pair here to construction geometry and this pair here to construction geometry. And now escape 2 times, and as you can see we have this. Press home, and next go to the model, select this first sketch, and now pad tool, set 5 millimeters for the extrusion. As you can see we have this. Now select this sketch here and spacebar, double click, and now what to do, convert this pair here to construction geometry, clicking this icon, and also these two ellipses here to construction geometries, and now escape 2 times, and as you can see we have these two ellipses here. Select pad tool, okay, change the length to 5 millimeters and enter. And as you can see we have this. Now we go to the model tab and to this sketch here, spacebar to make it visible, and double click. And here what we'll do is to convert these two pairs of ellipse to construction geometries. For example, this pair here and this pair to construction geometries, and skip 2 times, and next select pad tool and just change the length to 5 millimeters and enter. And as you can see we have this, we have our Toyota logo, we have the extrusion using only one sketch, okay. But the problem of creating copies of this first sketch is that each sketch here is an individual sketch. So for example, if we change anything in this first sketch here, it will not affect the other sketches, okay. So this is the problem. Okay, now that we have this, let's see the part workflow. Just save this document, okay, and create a new document and save this document as part workflow, like so, and yes. And next just go to this document or first document, PartDesign workflow, and select this sketch here. Let's copy this sketch, Ctrl C, and click here, use original solutions, and close the subpage, go to this document, part workflow, and paste the sketch here, Ctrl V, and make this sketch visible, spacebar, and double click here, and then select these two pairs of ellipses and convert to normal geometries, okay. Also this ellipse here, normal geometry, and escape 2 times. Okay, next change the workbench to part workbench and go to the model. Select the sketch here and let's try to create an extrusion of these all geometries. Just click here in the extrude icon and change length to 5 millimeters and okay. As you can see, we have the extrusion but with some problems. As you can see, it's not working well, but the multiple extrusions from one sketch here in the part workflow, it works fine. Let me show you an example. For example, let's hide this extrude first, spacebar, and then go to the sketch workbench and click here and let's create a sketch. Let's select axis plane. For example, here let's use a rectangular tool to draw this rectangle, and let's draw a cycle here like so, and skip 2 times and then move back to the part workbench, and let's try to create an extrusion from this sketch here. Select extrude tool, set 5 minutes here for the length and okay. And as you can see, we have this. Okay, we have this. And for example, if we add another geometry here, for example, let's select cycle tool and draw this cycle here, skip 2 times, and as you can see, we have this. Okay, it's working as you can see, but in this our sketch here is not working well. I don't know which is the problem with this, but we can make it work. But we can make this work following the same process that we use it in the PartDesign workflow. So let's see how to do that. Just delete this extrude here and then select the sketch here, spacebar to make it visible, and Ctrl C to create a copy, and now Ctrl V 2 times to pass these two sketches here. Now select these two sketches and spacebar to hide, and now double click here, and what to do now, just select this ellipse here and convert to construction geometries, and now skip 2 times and select extrude tool and set 5 millimeters for the extrusion and okay. And as you can see, we have this. Now we go to this sketch here, spacebar, and double click. Now convert these two ellipses here to construction geometries, and also these two ellipses here to construction geometries. Okay, and now we have this. Select the sketch and now extrude tool, set 5 millimeters and okay. And as you can see, we have this extrusion now. Now we go to this last sketch, spacebar to make it visible and double click. Next we make these two ellipses here, construction geometries, and also this pair of ellipses here to construction geometry. And now skip 2 times and we select extrude tool, we set 5 millimeters and okay. And as you can see, we have this. But looking at the tree view, as you can see, we have 3 extrusions here. And for example, if we select this extrusion here and spacebar, as you can see, it disappeared. This is not a single part. Each extrusion here is a part. So to make this all extrusion a single object, like in this PartDesign workflow, for example, if we select this face here, as you can see, it selects the object. And to get the same result, what you need to do is to create a fusion of these all 3 extrusion. To do that, we need to select this all object here in the tree view and now union tool. As you can see, now we have this, and if we select this face, for example, what will be selected here will be this fusion. So now this is a single part. Okay, so this is the part workflow. Okay, let's save this document. Okay, now that we have this, let's see how to get the same result in the FreeCAD 0.22 dev version. First of all, we need to open this FreeCAD here, 0.22 dev version. Double click here. As you can see, now I am opening the FreeCAD 0.22 dev version. What you need to do now is to create a document. Just click here in this icon and save this document as Toyota logo. PartDesign workflow 0.22 the version. Enter, like so. And next, what you need is to go to the PartDesign workbench, okay, and create a body. And next, you need a copy of the first sketch that we created in the FreeCAD 0.21. So we go to our model in the FreeCAD 0.21, and we go to this fusion, click on this arrow, and now to this sketch, our first sketch, Control C, and now go to our FreeCAD 0.22 and Control V here. And next, move the sketch into this body and spacebar to make it visible, and now just press home. And next, what you'll do is to make all pairs of ellipse visible. Double click in the sketch, and now you zoom in, and what you need to do now is to select these two pairs of ellipse here, and then convert these to normal geometries. To do that, we need to click on this, which is the icon. To do that, we need to click in this icon here. Okay, and now we have normal geometries. And now skip 2 times. And now let's try to create multiple extrusions using this one sketch here. Okay, select this sketch, and now pad tool. Okay, let's drag this test panel here to this side. Okay, like so. Let's change the length here to 5 millimeters. And okay, as you can see here, we have the extrusion, but also we have this problem. The shape is not correct, okay? But the multiple extrusion here in the FreeCAD 0.22 the version works. I can show you an example now. For example, let's create a new document, okay, and create a body and a new sketch. Let's select, for example, axis plane, and here let's select rectangle and draw this rectangle here, and a cycle here. Okay, and now just close this sketch and create an extrusion, and as you can see, it's working. But the problem here with our extrusion is the sketch. I don't know which is the problem here inside this sketch, but the multiple extrusions in the FreeCAD 0.22 version works with some problems, I can say that. Okay, let's close this document, and now let's try another way to get this work. Let's delete this pad here, delete, and now let's try another way to get this working. Okay, to make it work, let's use the idea of pairs. For example, let's select this ellipse here and this ellipse. As you can see, we can't see if we selected something in this sketch here. To solve this problem, we can go to edit and next preference, and then go to selection, and we go to here, and we change this color to, for example, this color here, and okay, and now just click OK. Okay, now if we select, for example, this ellipse here, as you can see, we can see that we selected anything. Okay, now control select this ellipse here, and then select pad tool, change length to 5 millimeters, and as you can see, we have this extrusion. Go to this pad here, click on this arrow, and now in this sketch, make it visible. And next you go to the second pair of ellipse. We selected this ellipse here, and now control this ellipse, and we select pad tool. We change the length to 5 and enter, and we get this, as you can see. Let's make the sketch visible again, spacebar. And now what to do, we need to select this ellipse and now this ellipse here and create an extrusion. Set 5 millimeters again, and okay. And as you can see, now we have this part here. If we select this face, we can see that we have a single part. Okay, so this is the final model, As you can see, we have that possibility here in the FreeCAD 0.22 day version. So this is all for this video. If you find this video useful, please leave a like, a comment, and share this video with your friends. And if this video helps you qualify, you can make your donation through the link in the description of this video. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you in the next video. Thank you.